What's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of Hero Craft here on the channel. That is right, we are back with another episode of Hero Craft, and we are here at our villager breeder we created in the last episode. And we also talked about all of the new features that came in the last update, which are pretty awesome. Now, I did tear down part of the villager breeder because I don't need it anymore. As you guys know, we had a quest, and our quest was to get a Mending Villager. So I did a lot of AFKing, a lot of off-camera work, and we eventually got the Mending Villager. So I'm going to head back into my base right now, and we're going to go talk to him. Alright, so here we are back in our base, and we're heading into our storage area. Now, I'll use this chest in a little bit, but I put it out here for a certain reason. But we have our villager area over here, and we have a new addition. So let's try to find them. That's Lewis the Librarian. That's just regular old Librarian. You still needs a name. Larry the Librarian. Leo the Librarian, you must be our super villager. So if we look here, he's got a punch 1 book, which isn't too good. It's 18 emeralds, which is quite a lot, and then you would need 2 of those to get punch 2, so not too great. But then we've got a 5 glass trade, which is perfect. That's the best you can get for a glass trade. And then we've got Mending 1 for 14 emeralds. So I think that's fine. I think 14 emeralds is good enough to go. I decided I'm just going to stop there because it's rare enough to get Mending. So 14 emeralds is perfect. And we also have Projectile Protection 4. So if we ever want to make a full set of that, then that's pretty awesome. But where'd he go? Super Villager? There you are. Thank you so much for coming into our live, Super Villager. You're going to make this game a lot easier for us. So when I said we're going to be using this chest in today's episode, I was not lying. If we open it up right here, we have a lot of diamond tools. We also have this bow right here, and that is because these need mending on them. So as I said, I was doing a lot of off-camera work. We're just going to grab all this stuff right here, and I'm going to show you guys something that is kind of crazy because this took me a while to do, and it took a while to get all the emeralds for it. But if we head on over here into our enchanting room, this chest is full of just random enchantment books. This chest, however, is full of mending books. Every single book in this chest is a mending book. 54 mending books. I don't think we'll ever need any more, but if we do, obviously we can continue to trade with Super Villager. But yeah, that's kind of crazy, and we're going to be using these today. So how many items did I have? I think I had 9 that I want to use mending on, and I also have some other ones, so I'll just take a couple with me because I am going to be going to the Ender to get all my levels. But we'll see how many we can get right now. So I think we'll start with the armor. So we have Zeus's mighty crown right here, and I do want to, oh, okay, never mind, we cannot do the armor. That is going to take a lot of levels, so maybe we don't start with armor. Maybe we start with something else. Let's see, how about one of our ones that are broken, so that we, yep, there we go, that's good. The diamond shovel. Now this is only efficiency 4, so we will have to make it efficiency 5 at some point, but we've got our diamond shovel, and actually I'm going to name it the Shovel of Justice, because we used to have a Shovel of Justice, and that was what I was going to put the mending on, but apparently we cannot. Actually, let's just name it Shovel of Justice, but apparently we can't add anything else to it. It's one of those things that's like too expensive, so I just decided that we'd make a new Shovel of Justice. So that's what we have right here. There we go, our Shovel of Justice right there. And if you guys don't know the story of the Shovel of Justice, it's basically a weapon that I got in a Hunger Games, one of my first Hunger Games, and it had like sharpness 5 on it, and it was pretty overpowered. But we have Chop Chop right here, and that's good to go. And we also have Hit the Quad, which is a pick that we've had since like episode 1. Sadly, we cannot get that with mending just yet. Too many levels. How about Hades' Trusty Blade? Yeah, that's going to be quite a lot. Alright, how about the chestplate? Because that has only a couple enchants on it. Chestplate should be good to go, and maybe we have enough for the pants. I'm guessing we probably will. Aw, it's 5 levels, and we're probably just around. Oh, we're only at 2. Okay. I guess I'm not very good at counting. So we've got our chestplate good to go. We've got Chop Chop good to go, and we have our Shovel of Justice that is good to go. So we also need a Silk Touch pickaxe, but sadly my Silk Touch pickaxe is also too expensive, so we can't be doing that one right now. So I'll have to make that later. But I'm gonna now head into our Ender so that I can enchant the rest of our gear with mending. So I just realized that some of you guys who are watching this video, you might not exactly know what mending does. So I do want to explain it just real quick for any of you guys who do not know what it is. So basically, it's an enchant that if you are, if you have broken durability on your items, that when you get levels, you'll actually repair some of your items. So it's actually really cool, and it will bring it back up to full durability. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is just making sure that we have a set that hopefully we'll never lose, because I do not want to die in lava with any of this stuff. That would be terrible. But yeah, hopefully this stuff will be, you know, what we can use for the rest of our days here in this HeroCraft world. So we're going to head into our Ender, which I am going to be changing up today. Actually, we're going to be making it look a lot nicer with some of the new blocks that were added in the last update. And yeah, it should be pretty awesome. But first, I definitely want to get enough levels to get all of my stuff enchanted. So let me turn down the game audio real quick for 1 second right here. There we go. That should be good enough. I was going to start killing Enderman, then I realized it was going to be really loud. So here we go. This should work a lot better. And we have 5 levels. I wish this was a lot quicker, but sadly it's not, because Enderman can actually teleport away. And I don't have a way to fix that, because I'm pretty sure even if I made it water, that they could still teleport into the water. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that in today's episode, but if we don't, then we don't. Now I do have an anvil here, so that's perfect. And let's get ourselves the, was it the chest plate that I needed? Nope, that was 17 levels. What was the one that was really cheap? Was it our pants? Did I get our pants? Oh, it was our pants. I thought I got our pants earlier, but I guess we didn't. So there we go, we got it on the pants, and now we just need it on just a couple more things. So we have it on these things right here, and then I think, oh wait, what am I doing? What do I have mending on? I have it on Chop Chop, this one, and the Shovel of Justice. So there we go. I guess I did have them all in the right spot. So we need it on Ares War Chest Plate, Hades Trusty Blade, Hit the Quad, Hermes Flying Shoes, Artemis's Bow, and Zeus's Mighty Crown. So I'm going to be here for a while, and I'm going to start enchanting things with mending. So the next thing I'm going to enchant is actually going to be Excalibur. I completely forgot about this thing, but it only is going to take 5 levels to put the mending on it. So that should be really nice, and it actually will fix itself as we continue to kill these Endermen. So let's see if we are holding it. Yep, see, look, we're not getting any levels right now, even though we are picking up XP. It's all going into the durability of our sword, and I don't think it's going into our axe or our shovel, because we're not actually holding those items just yet. So yeah, I guess we'll repair all of this stuff before we continue to get levels. So actually, while I am getting all these levels, I'm going to kind of multitask, and we're actually going to start working on fixing our Ender farm, or our Ender, and making it look a little bit prettier. So I'm going to clean up all of these bookshelves right here, and I believe we can pick, oh, there we go. Yep, I believe we can pick this up right here. We can also pick our anvil up, and we'll have to get a Silk Touch pickaxe to pick that up. But I want to extend this thing, and I don't necessarily want to change any of these blocks right here. I think we'll just leave it as it is, but then we're going to make another room back here. So if we open up this area right here, I'm going to clear out an area that we are going to make a new room for, and that's going to be like our enchanting room. And I think it will definitely make this place look a little bit nicer.
We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. crashing down, and we're building back up again now.
Alrighty guys, hopefully you guys did all enjoy that time lapse right there. At least I believe I made it into a time lapse. I was like halfway through building the whole thing and I was like, wait a second, this is gonna take me forever. I should make it into a time lapse. So I continued recording and hopefully it was a good time lapse. Now we just have a couple more things to do and then I think this whole area will be finished up. I did not get all of the mending on my thing, so I will do that just before we end off today's episode. And if today is a bit of a shorter one, then I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully it's not anything less than like 12 minutes, because if it was, then I'd feel really bad. But anyways, we're gonna finish up this Enderman farm right here, just making it look nicer. Actually, let's get our pickaxe back to full durability, just because I think it looks cool when it's at full durability. So there we go. We actually got a lot of stuff up to full durability though. We got our Excalibur, and we got hit the quad, and then we got these 4 items right here, and all we need are these 4 right there. But anyways, I do need to finish up a couple of things right here. And the one is the glass over here. So hopefully I brought enough glass. I brought a stack and a half, and I think that should be enough to finish off this hallway right here. Then I also brought an iron door to put over there in case we actually want to get out to the outside of the end. So it should be pretty cool. And I think this place turned out really nice. So hopefully you guys like the design. It's not the prettiest thing I've ever built, but it's definitely functional and gives us a lot more space than what we had before. After I finish placing this glass, I actually have to put that iron door down, and then I'm gonna have to light up a lot of places because there are a lot of new places I've accidentally made for Enderman to spawn, so I will have to end up doing that. So let me get out this iron door right here, and I think I just want to place it right there. That should be fine, and then we'll just put a button on the inside right here, and that'll just open it up for me really nicely. And then on the back we can put it right there, and that will open it up for us on this side. And I probably won't decorate this. I mean I might, but now I've got to light up all these areas, which is going to be kind of boring, so I think I'll just skip ahead in this, and I'll probably just skip ahead to when we get all of our mending done. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty guys, well, I realize that this will probably take forever if I go for my helmet, my bow, and the sword, because it all is 33 levels to get them. So I think the last thing I'm going to do in today's episode is this chest plate, and off camera I'll get those other 3 items all done. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of HeroCraft. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy. We have a lot of mending books, and I think that's pretty awesome. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of HeroCraft. These are all the ones that have mending on it right now, and these ones will have it in the next episode. But anyways guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of HeroCraft. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'm out for now. Peace.